All right, folks. Last time on Curse of Strahd, we made it to the Amber Temple. We met some group of apostles trying to get into the Amber Temple, and they weren't exactly able to get through the doors because they said that there were demon spirits inside that they couldn't get past. Uh, the group decided to bed down for the night, and during the night, they came to the conclusion that the curses that a lot of them are suffering from are amplified here, and they had to deal with that. And in that happening, some lives were lost. But the party moves forward, and they have a mission to complete. Did I miss anything?
I was just
All
laughing
right.
because you were talking about the demons out there, and I just remember fucking homies getting blasted by fireballs.
Just chain shot by fireballs.
That ain't us,
All
though.
right.
That ain't gonna happen to us.
So
Use the other door.
at the end of last episode, we did have everybody level up. Do you want to make an in character explanation of kind of what you guys went through to get to this level?
Think about that.
I guess in character, it would be just the feats that we had to endure while getting to the Amber Temple, like enduring the environment itself, enduring the curses, enduring the different fights that like broke out that to keep us away from the Amber Temple itself, and then challenging one of the frost trolls, and then essentially one of our own characters making that curse itself bowing down to him in another way, and then and then not only that, not taming Drake's, but allying with Drake's, and then fighting that particular set beef between the two Drake clans or whatever. Those those things are huge in, I guess, in Ikea's thought process, and I guess in learning from each one of those things, she learned more, I guess. With her, she learned more and more throughout that, like, it's not just about spirituality, but she sees it within like Soleil, and she sees it within, of course, her love interest and Masquerade, that Saren Ray is actually a positive influence not only on them, but also even on creatures that have curses, and on even like the darkest of shadows in this realm, and they're bringing that light, and that's something that she's starting to, I guess, like evolve into, which is why now she's has like training in like the religious skill, but then also in that same instance, like constantly being assaulted by the occult, she's like, I have to learn how to evolve that as well. Learning from probably Ileana with her occultism, and like some of the other things, even from the rest of her team, she had to like do her own things of that nature. And then even in combat, she's starting to realize she's having these like precision moments where she's seeing like weak points, and then that's why she with like her new ability, it's called Vital Shot. This thing is pretty cool. Like once she finds like a particular enemy caught off guard, she can like pinpoint that and then use that weakness against them and stuff like that. And then just realizing too, like in this like extensive adventure of us trying to get this weapon to kill Strahd, she's learned that like it's not just ghosts that are bothering us, it's the Fae that's bothering us, it's the darkness that's bothering us. And it's like, we have to bring in the light, we have to bring in Saren Ray, which she probably won't say it out loud to everybody else, but she will say it to Masquerade, and in the dark when they're like doing their studies and stuff like that. But I feel like that's how she's like gaining experience through this, and she's not only that, but she's also gaining experience in just like allyship and learning from Etesian, like other ways to craft and other ways to do different things in combat. And she's learning from Lucia that every aspect, like just be intimidating as best as you can, and just be there in a way that can help the team, even if I'm not doing damage. Even if I'm not doing damage, I know I can heal you so that you guys can do what needs to be done, and that's how she's gaining her experience and stuff like that's what I would say.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I definitely would agree. Like, there's been a lot of trials basically getting up to this spot, and it seemed like the exclamation point was really the fight with all the curses.
100.
Just like, that definitely put a big exclamation point at the end of all that, I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lucia is not quite as eloquent as Dr. Nikea, but it's more like I kind of envisioned her. She's always just been strong, and it's something that like you can take for granted, right? Like I've always just been good at it. I can swing this weapon, and I can do lots of damage, and I sing because that's what I've done my whole life and what I've been told I'm going to be in my tribe. But then having to fight off this curse and like actually figure out where your strength lies and figuring out where that inner strength is, and that kind of is how it feeds into the whole like you had to tap into that dragon that's in you too, so the wolf didn't take over. You have to figure out where your strength is, so you're the one driving it and actually getting stronger that way rather than just letting it run you because you're good at it.
I like it.
Say for
Go ahead, bud.
I would say for Masquerade, his journey has been more about learning how to be the darkness and be adaptable, to understand that with the light, my own power can grow. And through all the trials and everything, his body has essentially just been morphing into what Saren Ray end goal is for him. So he gained the immunity to fire. His body now has adapted into cold iron and silver after coming across those obstacles. His body adapted to falling. His body adapted to being prone. Like everything that he's coming up against, his body just continues to adapt as the scenarios go along.
I like it.
Yeah. No prone. Kip up, baby.
The man saw them fireballs is like, I'm gonna be immune to that.
Right. I don't want today.
Just said no.
I
said
mean,
nah.
I'm no longer code either. I took that down, so
That's a fact.
I think Ileana's journey has been fairly obvious with her pursuit of knowledge. And so her arcana's gone up to master. She is also, I think, kind of learned from just like Soleil's actions and has approached it in her own way. Being one who studies magic, she has started to delve into divine magic itself, and just studying that, getting that little bit of ability. She can just do cantrips now, but she is delving into that a little bit. And I think that punch from the fucking troll king shook her so much that she just got tough in response to it. So she went up to fortitude, master in fortitude now.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
And some fun spells at fifth level spells.
Yeah, it's just
So we'll get to
for
see
that
those
MP, man.
when they roll up.
The Soleil.
Well, let me look at. I'm gonna leave one of my new things kind of a secret until it's revealed. I just think the or not really the explanation, but the RP of it's gonna look really cool. But Soleil also gained Juggernaut and Resolve, so mastery in Fortitude and Will. I think that's just sort of been a culmination of the trials of all this, and he's kind of the guy that always falls, it seems. Maybe not every fight, but in a lot of the fucking fights. And I think his body has sort of physically responded to that to become a bit tougher, and his mind has become even more faithful in his mission and what he needs to do. He also gained from the fighter the combat flexibility feature, which basically lets him choose a feat every day from all of the feats that are available from fighter. And currently, he's choosing the felling strike one. So basically, if he hits something in the air, it like gets knocked down. He's like, all these fucking aerial combats. He's like, these motherfuckers need to get on the ground, quit flying around. So he's ready for that shit now until we're not in the air anymore. So
All right. Vestigian. Save the best for last.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like for Stesian, so far he's been pushing through. He's been helping, his family that he's, come across along the way. He knows his brother and sister out there, but, for him, that's kind of one of his main goals still. He wants to, where are they? He knows where his sister could be, but where's his brother? And so, right now he's doing what he can for the group to help out anyway with crafting, master crafter now. So, be helping out Dr. Ikea a little bit better. I'm here to help out where I can to hopefully get my answers, down the road. Hopefully something juicy.
All right. So with that, you guys did rest the night. And in the morning time, Father Lucian and his crew kind of was like, this is beyond us. There's nothing we can do to help you, and we don't want to be in your way. We're already losing a couple people. It's probably best for us to skedaddle, and we'll come crack at it later. So you guys are waking up, and you guys are going through your morning routines, eating a little bit of rations, and preparing yourselves for what's beyond these two doors. What's it looking like for you guys?
I think Nikeo and Etesian were the last ones on the watch, right? Last time. So yeah, like I guess aside from like doing like the morning rituals with like the alchemy and stuff like that, Nikeo would definitely try and make a breakfast big enough for the squad to where like they have that energy. I've been watching a lot of Delicious in Dungeons, so it's like
I was just watching today too.
so,
Yeah, buddy.
so she's Nikea is like feeling that, and you actually like you probably wake up to her like humming a tune, just like flip, and she's just enjoying herself.
I'm in shock.
and
Dr. Ikea's awake before I am.
that's probably, and I don't know, it's just she's alive, and especially after everything that happens, and she's just trying to now just she's embracing that role that she's like she's the medic. She needs to be that positive light even though there's like darkness around. She can't be like too pessimistic, especially since like we just saw a couple people just saw people just get eviscerated the night before.
Liliana's and Soleil's dark secret.
Yeah, and she doesn't know that, but she just knows like something bad happened. People are gone, and we're about to go into like an area where we know that there's like a wraith or like something vile, something like just horrid down here. And she's like, "I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm gonna be Saren Ray's light too." But she's not gonna say that out loud. But that's what she's doing.
I think, and if this affects anything, let me know. But I think Soleil would be like just right outside. I'm assuming that there's probably like snow on the around the mountains here. Soleil's just got like daybreak out, fire on, melting some water into some water skins, and then blessing it, praying over it with Saren Ray. So not for drinking, but he wants to bless it and take him with him inside for reasons currently unknown.
For exorcisms.
For
Trying to make some holy water.
exorcisms. Yeah, exactly. At least thematically holy water. I don't actually
All
want
right.
to try to produce the in-game item, but RP holy water.
Give me a religion.
Let's do it. Don't let me down. Oh, whoops. This is actually Oops, wrong one. There we go. Also, I didn't say this,
That's
but my religion did go up to expert because it seemed weird it was only at trained. Oh, it's okay.
The 15. That was weak.
I know, man.
It's a decent roll.
Yeah, it's early morning. I'm tired.
So as you're melting off this snow and ice, you know how like they say like the top layer of snow is usually the dirtiest, right? So you're melting this off, and even though you're imagining once it melts it would be clear, it's coming into the water skin looking like this gray slush. You know what I'm saying? And as you're praying over it and you pour out a little bit of the water skin, you notice that the water's getting clearer. And then like you kind of empty out the water skin, you melt some more snow in it. But like there's something that you're doing that's purifying, and you're kind of seeing that in the snow.
Sweet. Yeah, I would assume, or like Soleil would assume that the snow's actually not filthy, like inherently, that whatever's coming off of the Amber Temple is like basically contaminating all of it, and he can see it visually from like the blackness and gray goo sort of dissipating and becoming its more natural, pure state. So I think he thinks that that's maybe not even like dirt or dust, but like is actually just evil.
Yeah, and I think that's a very good assessment that like you're cleaning evil basically off of this place as you're melting that snow and purifying and praying over it.
Sweet.
That's a general feat too. Sanctify water.
What is it?
Yeah, and then it's funny that you want to do that. So like I had like her level 10 stuff, and her level 10 is like blessed tonic because I wanted to keep feeding into like she's getting more and more religious with you too. So that's actually one of the things that she'll later on do, where it's like the elixir of life will actually add bonuses for people who use it and other things and stuff like that. It was gonna be pretty cool.
Let's hope we get there.
Right, let's hope we don't die before.
All right.
This is the
Did-
Levi TPK building, so
Yeah.
Did the crew
Let's make it
here
through.
before us? Did they know like the layout of the castle?
no, they couldn't make it past this room.
They never
Yeah,
made
they-
it past the room.
Yeah, they never been
If
out here.
you guys did have the conversation with Father Lucian, he's intimately familiar with the layout of the Amber Temple, but I don't think you guys did have that conversation. But remember, he
We were too
does his
busy blowing up
pilgrimage
his
more than
people.
once. He's done this pilgrimage more than once.
Okay.
Can I grab him before he goes and then use pursuer lead to, find the room we need to be at? Like the room that we want to get to?
Give me a survival roll. Let's see if you can catch him before it gets too far off.
Oh, don't let me down, trained. Hey!
Let's go.
So
Let's tell a story.
after Father Lucian and his group, like they kind of give you guys their everybody's going through their morning routine. The Stygian just kind of absconds away. He starts chasing after the group, and Father Lucian sees him coming up. They stop and they have this conversation. What are you asking, Father Lucian?
Give me a moment. Let me catch my breath. So, you are you familiar with this area? I heard you possibly say that to somebody, but nobody talked to you about it.
Yes, I'm intimately familiar with the
You
Amber
sound like
Temple.
you know this the way this castle works. So,
Yes.
through the group, do I know like the main like I missed a lot and I haven't watched back yet, but what is our main reason here? Like, are we here to get something, or are we here
A
to
weapon.
go a weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably ask Father Lucian if he knew anything about a weapon that would be in this castle, and possibly if if
And
you'd
a
be
map.
willing, if you'd be willing to sit down and talk to me about the layout, and I'll draw out the map with my crafting.
And any other like possible
I don't want to get too greedy
magical.
with it.
Well,
I
that's
just got him.
Ileana would have brought it up if you had asked that she'd be looking for any artifacts in the Amber Temple as well.
Just knowing Ileana with her magical, yeah, she'd probably want to know if there's any magical. I mean, we've tried to detect magic, and we've sensed darkness in here. Is there anything else that's being hidden under the darkness? Something that's of light, possibly, some item that could help.
Father Lucian says, the sightless god that we abjure here is known as Nethys, but here we call him the sightless god because his eyes cannot see here in Barovia, from what we understand. And if there was anything that was blessed or ordained, it'd probably be in the eyes of Nethys. There's a statue that we admonish in the center of the courtyard that we call the Eyes of Nethys. And they say if you are attuned to magic and the sightless god sees you, he will judge you. And if he judges you lacking, will try to remove you from the temple by force.
Oh, snap. Well, would you mind, giving me a description of what the rooms look like? I'll go ahead and draw out a quick map for us.
There's a few rooms on the second floor.
Master crafting.
So as he's explaining, maybe
this is how good my map's gonna look.
Hero
as
point,
he's explaining,
hero point.
as he's explaining, he's going through it really fast, and you're like trying to write it down, and like you're literally a bird, so like it's chicken scratch. Even to you, you're like, what the hell is this?
I'm keeping it. I'm listening to him, so I'm remembering this information, but my drawing of it looks terrible.
But he tells you there's a big lecture hall on the east side of the building, and on the west side there's a couple of rooms that they do studies. We've had scribes, we have scribes, authors, master builders that were here, and some of the best food that you've ever received at a temple, the great dining hall. And he also mentions that there's a huge library that's filled with books, all the way to the north into the building. That's usually where the head priest would stay at, is like towards the north of the building. And on the first floor, the basement level, is where they keep all the tombs for all the people that rest.
So if there was a room that you would say I should not go into at all, what room would that be?
Stay out of the tombs.
Yeah, the tomb.
Don't go in
Definitely
there.
go in the tombs. 'Cause that's
Go
where
into
the
the
treasure's at.
Don't
What
go in the
party just
tombs
heard.
looking for items. Don't go in the tombs looking for
Hey, I may
magic.
I may be a little thiefy, but I'm not going to steal from tombs. Not under a castle.
And he gives you a very dire look, and he says, "Do not go into those tombs."
I was like, we'll be cursed if we do. Well, thank you, Father Lucian, for your time. Do a bow, raise my hand, whatever, run back.
Just... It's only just a curse, bro.
Only just...
We deal with
I'm
those
pretty sure
all the time.
No,
Pretty sure that's what
I'm,
Bears
I'm
said.
running back. I'm running back as a 5-year-old drawing a drawing for your parents. It's all chicken scratch style. Running back. I got him out.
Makes perfect sense for a bird character to have chicken scratch.
So,
Hater.
for some reason, it makes me think of that episode of Family Guy where Stewie draws a picture, and like after he walks out the room, they're like, "Oh man, it's so terrible. Let's spit on it." And Stewie like overhears him. He starts crying.
Oh man.
Oh, we won't do that to you, Eteasian.
I don't know. It was a critical fail.
Don't bring it to me. Nikea will be honest.
I'd probably lay it down right in the middle. Everybody look, be like, "Yo, I got a map. Here it is. These are what it looks like." We need to go to the courtyard. We need to go to the courtyard. Point at like some squiggly line. Right here's the courtyard. We need to get to this statue.
So I think while Etesian was actually getting that map drawn, Ileana would have been, studying, getting her spells prepared. And I think like for each rank that she gets, new spells, I'd say there's spells that are already like written in her spell book, but she just didn't understand, totally how to cast it, or didn't quite get the full magical force of whatever it is she was trying to do. And then by the time she hits the level, she's able to kind of decipher that magical script and cast the spells, which is why they get like added to her spell slot. And so she's studying those spells, getting them prepared, and she actually will cast this on herself. Lashunta's life bubble, which is an 8-hour duration.
Oh.
And she kind of is in the corner, just kind of like whispering to herself, and she does a little bit of a hand gesture, and this bubble kind of appears around her, kind of retracts to like right around her form, and then disappears from view.
Oh shit! No, I messed up.
And then when Etesian comes back, very excitedly showing his map, she gets up, goes over to look at it, and does her very best to stay polite. Says, it is a map. Well done.
It's definitely a map. I can see that.
Point to the north. Over here's the library. Just, squiggly stairs or whatever. Yeah, the tomb.
It's envisioning him like so earnest. These are the stairs, and it's like, I'm so glad you know what those are.
I will trust you to lead us with this map, Etesian. I will have to entrust you to it.
Hope the next survival check's good.
All right. So unless anybody else wants to go through their morning operandi, you guys want to start moving through the dungeon, see what happens?
Use it.
If you would please, I'll start a combat log just so we can get things in order.
Can we potentially create our own combat order until like actual combat happens, or can we just all move as a single unit? So we don't have like someone who's walking out ahead ends up like 60 feet in front of the party, Unless someone specifies like, yes, I'm sneaking away from the party, Otherwise, I would assume that all of us are, in a formation type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of like the move order, how you guys...
I think you would have to start the encounter in order for us to...
You just
kind of like Travis's idea.
Like, is this the formation that we're going to be in? Is this the thing what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with this
I guess I'd go up front with Ileana just because I'm like super perceptive and I want to find my sword, bro,
I'm bringing up the rear because I'm strong.
I should probably be in the back because I'm faster.
Yeah, we could put old boy, because he's looking for something too, right? Did we ever actually figure out what the fuck he wants?
No, you guys never actually asked him what he wants.
I don't know if we'd ever ask. All right, what do you want, bro?
How
He's just been hanging around.
achieve your dreams?
He hasn't said anything. He said he was going to hang around with us till he, went off on his own.
Well, he wanted something here, and I was under the impression that he was being sly about it and not saying anything, but maybe we just never asked and we're just
we
jerks.
talked to him for a while.
I mean, if you'd like to ask him, you can.
Yeah, I mean, I can help you look if you let me know what you're looking for, sir.
There was a great wizard here at the temple that my sister used to study under, and he found a way to bring people back safely, not necromancy, but to bring them back. And if I'm able to learn the spell, I could bring my sister back from her resting place in Strahd's castle.
So it's a spell that brings people back, a la like true resurrection.
Yes, exactly.
Not like
Like his eyes get so big when you say true resurrection. Yes, exactly.
When you started saying bringing people back as a Saren Ray follower, I was getting a little worried that I couldn't help you with your quest, and I may even have to stop you. But this sounds okay. Is it a book or a scroll? Do you have any idea what is
Any idea where it's at?
Yeah,
what room you're looking for?
Is it a
Me and my
wand?
map,
Is it a staff? Is it?
It's my understanding that in his resting place, the scroll is there. The information is there.
So resting place as in tombs that we were told not to go to?
I mean, you guys all seem to be
That's right.
very, very strong.
We have to, yep. No guts, no
We are
glory,
adventurers,
right?
no?
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, as they say.
We're getting cursed.
I wouldn't ask you guys to risk your lives for my dream or my goal. I'll be the one to go into the tomb when the time comes. But I do appreciate everything you've done to me to this point for me.
I'll like go up to him, clasp his shoulder in my hand. It's like, if there's any way I can help you when the time arrives, then I will.
This is something that I must
be the
do.
light in your darkness.
Probably put something, my hand on his shoulder and say, I got your back. All those nights, all those watches we've spent together watching.
You at least won't die alone.
Someone has to drive the horseback.
Very true.
And Casimir kind of chuckles. He's like, I'm getting pretty good with the horses.
I would assume they like you, but I can't see them. Well, Ilyana, should we go through this door?
We're the two in front, and you're like, let's go this way.
Everyone gives you a look and says, yes, we should go through this door.
As soon as you say that, Masquerade gets to
No.
the real barbarian. Opens up this door and just walks out.
Masquerade, she would definitely shout as soon as you touch the door. Masquerade, you damn fool! Get the hell back here!
So Masquerade stepped out in the hallway, right?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, he's not listening.
You're supposed to
I'm pretty
follow the map.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't care.
Oh yeah, no, he's not listening.
But 4 fireballs come his way.
Look out, Lucia!
Get about this far. So,
He's like,
I
let
think
me
she's
put
just
that
watching with,
fucking
like,
area
big
away
eyes.
from the door.
I'm gonna get away from him.
I'll say it doesn't matter for him, but 4 fireballs, so boom, boom. One of them has a higher spell level. This one. He doesn't take any damage, obviously, but if you'd like to make a perception check, because you are immune to fire, you can see where the fireballs came from, possibly. Ooh, with the 25, you're able to see that they come from the east, and one of them comes from north. It looks like it came from the statue. And the other 3 came through these arrow slits.
Interesting. He turns back and says, "Room's empty." Starts walking back.
Thrice be damned, dragon.
Closes the door.
You're done showing off. We can proceed?
Did you walk through the pile of ash?
I look at Nike and I'm like, this is your fault.
Does Masquerade notice the pile of ash?
He was
floating?
level-headed before we met you.
I do not know what you're talking about. He is a dangerous man.
There was quite a few scorch marks in there, though. Not sure what that.
They are
Dear, you
casting,
have smoke on you, have dust on you. She wipes it off. She does the whole kind of thing on you, like, good job.
I almost imagine that his immunity to fire is so great, like his scales don't even get like soot on him. Like they just like the soot just falls onto the ground. He's like, oh, okay. Walks back in the room.
I was gonna ask if his
Shrugs.
scales are hot. Like, can we feel the heat off of his scales? He doesn't care, but
Oh yeah, you
with
guys.
with the crown on, controlling the code, it's like they're two polar opposites. So I'm
like
always
steam.
He's doing that Monkey D. Luffy Gear 2 thing. It's like steam coming off of him.
Steam literally coming off of him.
Yeah.
He just walked back. Yeah, there's nothing out there.
You know, Ileana, I just had a thought.
Hmm?
There seems to be a lot of fire in this place.
Not
Maybe we
wrong.
just send Masquerade through this door to see what happens.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
All right, show off.
Everybody to the
Please.
side!
Oh, indeed.
We'll let the, the dragon forward.
brother. There's 3 dragons here. Which one?
Fair.
Quite literally, when you open that door, 3 fireballs come your way. Boom, boom, boom. And you see 3 floating skulls. Now remember, the fireball does have a 20-foot burst, so everybody's
Okay.
standing within that 20-foot burst.
Can
Say we're
I?
in that range,
I was
baby.
like, can I make one? A lot of us cast fireball. Can we at least be,
I mean, that is true. You guys would be smart enough to.
I think
be
3
out
of us cast fireball, so we would be able to know yeah, you're gonna need to get out of the blast radius of that door at least.
Casimir's dead.
Casimir.
Gas, get back, brother.
Don't kill my man Casimir. Don't do it.
Casimir, oh shit.
Turn to the side.
So,
This room is not empty.
so what you see in front of you are 3
Oh, that's weird.
whoops.
I just zoomed in on it.
3 they're flying skulls with like a green smoky fire like surrounding them. And I will
Dude, that thing's disgusting.
Can I show you guys? Yeah, I think I can.
Sure can.
There you go.
Nice.
Dude, the vibes are terrible.
Very, very bad vibes.
Usually Masquerade's very calm. He kind of starts freaking out in this moment, like, brother, you kill it.
Yeah. I can smell it from here.
What is wrong, my dragon?
So with that, combat has started. Ew! I don't want to hurt.
Oh, I guess since we're like out of their vision, can we essentially stealth for this?
So they don't stealth.
Well, I know so late.
You can certainly try.
For the rest of us who are not in their vision, I guess is what I'm bringing into the.
You know, like
Certainly try.
as an initiative thing.
Yeah, it's just an initiative thing.
Ruh-roh.
Rut-row.
My man Masquerade actually did get shocked, like he didn't just get blasted 3 seconds ago. Oh, it happened again!
That is hilarious.
It didn't hurt, but it knocked me off balance a little bit.
That's true. Yeah, there's still the force of explosions. You know, like eat like 3 fireballs in a row.
7,
That's 6
really.
now.
True.
All right. Soleil, looks like you're the first one to act after that last explosion of fireballs.
It surely do. Well, this kind of sucks. I am going to do this.
Would Masquerade like tell us what he sees when he's like, kill it?
I think he did kind of, didn't he? Or did I mishear that?
I just heard him say, kill it, brother.
Yeah, brother, kill it.
That's all I heard.
Kill it, brother.
So like we can get a description before we like.
He says, "You, it's floating heads. Kill it."
Nice. I can work with that.
Well, I'm gonna do the 2 action cast of the Inner Radiance Torrent, which is a 60-foot line, and of course it only draws it horizontally. Delete. And this. Cool.
The skull in the back, you hear it.
These motherfuckers have counterspell.
You hear it.
Why not?
And it's trying to stop that spell from casting. So what do I roll for a counter spell?
You roll the counteract. It should, if it doesn't have it, then it's spell DC.
It's Travis's spell DC, right?
No, it rolls. It's like if it doesn't, because it doesn't have the counteract button there. So it's, I believe it's spell DC versus.
Well, the question is, does it have that spell prepared? Does this thing have the spell Inner Radiance Torrent prepared?
Yeah.
Just a question. It does. So yeah, then it can do all the good stuff.
Oh, I found a counteract primer before. I gotta find it again.
You expend a prepared spell to counter the triggering caster of that same level. To me, it doesn't sound like you have to counter roll. You just have to expend that spell level.
No, because you see the bottom. You then attempt to counteract the triggering spell.
You lose your spell slot. Oh, so you would essentially still lose the spell slot.
Yeah.
Even if you fail, or okay.
No matter what.
That's why counterspell is kind of
Garbo and
kind of
2 weeks.
annoying as fuck.
Well, it's annoying to us because we
You
use
gotta
it.
have the spell.
First off,
have the
facts.
spell level, and then you gotta actually still hit the roll.
Yeah, I don't remember what the roll is, but my DC is 25.
I'm looking right now.
I wonder if it's based off of the spell you're using.
Yeah, there's like certain like if you use a higher spell rank, you get a bonus.
Well, I will cast a spell that he has to aim, and then we'll work with that.
Damn.
So 35 beats a 24, correct? 25?
I mean, seems like it does to me.
I'm just gonna throw mine up real quick just to see something. Okay, it won't let me. All right,
Psych.
never mind.
So we will go with your spell was counterspelled.
Well, that's not fun. I run out. I stand there with Daybreak and my other sword that doesn't have a name. And a beam flies from my halo straight at these skulls. And then they, I guess, thwart it.
Does it just fizzle?
I don't know. I don't know. How do they counterspell my spell?
It's like they said your spell backwards, and as you were saying your own spell, like this skull picked up on it very quickly, and as you hear its whisperings, like you hear the whisperings in your own ears, and it like, what? It confuses you for a moment, and your spell just kind of fizzles before it goes off.
Bastard. Solely no likey.
Oh, I think I found it. The
A visual guide to there we go. Visual guide to counteract checks. There we go.
yeah, I think I found
Good, doctor.
the counteract stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna copy this and paste it into the Discord.
Yeah, I did the counteract aspect of it. I don't know if that's real. She is going to running reload move. She's piss. That doesn't look good. And when she loads her stuff, she's gonna load it with bottled sunlight. And then she's gonna do her 2 kill shot, and she's going to target this guy. Yeah.
36 is a crit.
So that's that, and then here's the bottled sunlight crit.
And you're aiming for the first one, right?
Correct. So the actual, like, while she's like running and loading, you see like the solar light from her bottled stuff, and she like loads it in a special compartment, and she lines it up where like the light from the spell, from Soleil's spell, like illuminates the hallway down there. She's like, got him. And she shoots like right in between, it like weaves through both of the boys, and then like this beacon of light comes and hits this thing straight in the skull. And the 28 is from the crossbow, where the 32 is from the actual vitality and stuff.
Let me just say, I appreciate you making my actions not useless. I love that.
I'm glad.
Love that, man.
I'm trying to be more descriptive in my shots, bro. So if it not knowing what it is, but if it is undead, bottled sunlight does something. Sorry.
Okay.
If it is undead, it will take the 2d4 additional fire. I think that's what it is. Hold on. Bomb deals 2d4 vitality damage and 2 splash damage, as well as 2d4 additional fire, as normal vitality damage harms only undead and other creatures with void healing. If it has vulnerability to sunlight, it just takes the maximum damage of sun.
All right, it doesn't have vulnerability to sunlight.
That's just if it did.
Oh,
Cool
okay.
beans. But that's all 3 of her actions.
But you find purchase in that shot, and that first skull, like its fire starts to dim down, like a Charmander's tail almost. And you can tell, like, it's on its last legs of, well, its last
wisps.
of
It's last wisp.
its last wisp of life.
We have 2 more. We have 3 in here. And then that's pretty much it.
And as soon as you like let off that shot, and the doors open, inside that room, all of you hear piercing into your minds a dark and smoky voice. Who are you? Why have you entered my temple?
I don't answer to creepy voices.
I'm so late. I'm on my
Son, I'm
last
so
quest.
late.
You face the judgment of a sightless god.
Kind of look at Ileana like, ain't that you?
We got one of your people here.
That sound right?
Tell your boss we're good.
Right.
Sounds like a false prophet to me, brother.
Could she do an Arcana check to kind of test the legitimacy of that statement, or like the legitimacy of the speaker?
Yeah, you could.
A 30?
It seems genuine, but this spell is familiar to you.
Cheap parlor tricks.
Does it seem like they are misrepresenting themselves?
You can't tell, but the spell feels powerful.
Okay. Yeah, she will say, "'Tis powerful magic, that is for certain. As to whether or not this is Nethys, I am not so convinced. Press forward."
Not to, kill the vibe of mid-combat conversation, but Nethys isn't a lich, right, Illy?
He is not.
Pretty sure I had lich vibes here, so he's probably just a
Something good.
liar and a bastard.
That's a real no good guy.
Say how you really feel,
Big
bro.
old jerk.
And all in out, no good Nick.
It's Lucia's turn.
All
Let's
right.
go, Rage Queen.
All this God talk is way too much for me, my blood. So we're just gonna do our thing, do some harmonizations, so that we will pop up our harmonize, and we will sing a song of inspiration for both courage and defense.
Ew.
Attempting, and brother, give me my time. I'm gonna get there. We're gonna first attempt to make the courage linger. So here's, oops, hit the wrong button. Here's the performance. That's terrible for being great at this.
That's
Now
a
you're
fail.
only
too.
trained.
And then also Balthy is going to sing his hymn of healing, and
Whoops, that should be
Masquerade
better.
actually seemed, huh?
I did not improve your performance. It should be expert. So it'd be
see.
a 24, which I still think is
Still did.
one below our thing
Yeah,
now.
it is. Balthy, though, is going to do his hymn of healing, and he is singing for Masquerade because he seems scared. When he saw those heads, and Balthy is but a goat doing his best.
Doing some goat shit.
So with goat logic, the guy that's scared because nobody's hurt yet will help him out.
Goat logic.
I forgot to say, that after Soleil enters the room, I do need a will save from Soleil.
Also, Maggie, you got to do a linger check for the defense too, because it's one
Oh.
each.
Forgot. I do again. I was so ready for you to yell at me about Balthazar, I needed to get to him.
You know that.
Well, that was even worse.
See,
Nothing's
it's all
lingering. I
fine.
might just be singing this whole combat.
Well,
And that's my turn.
Yeah,
All right, right on the money.
Level based DC for us right now.
right on the money. Damn.
Is that what we're doing? Because if it is, it's 26.
I think it was for that stuff at least.
Okay, so yeah, your stuff you need to beat 26.
Perfect. I will remember that.
Yeah, for level DCs, and then of
Maybe
course,
next turn. But
we
for now,
might
everybody still
have
gets
to-
their boost. Be
Do I?
boosted.
Do I realize that I had a trial of will when I came into the room?
I would say that since you matched the will save of the spell casted, you did not realize that someone was trying to take purchase in your mind. But you did have that message a second ago. Maybe you were possibly distracted, but you didn't pick up on anybody trying to read your mind.
Could I like falsely assume that this room has an aura that I don't know the nature of it, but was trying to do something to me? I'm trying to think like solely, but like, watch out, this room's scary or some shit like that. You know.
Other than you already had that vibe check, like that vile feeling that you get in your pit of your stomach that feels like you're about to vomit. But
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just, as I rolled that, it's like, beware the desecration. It's strong here.
all right, that's all that Lucy's got. Ilyana.
All right. Illy, move up to here. Sorry. And then see. Sorry. You see like golden lightning kind of start to crackle in her hand, kind of like that the lightning spears in Elden Ring, just like on a smaller scale. She kind of like charges it up in her hand, rears back, and then just tosses a divine lance
Ooh,
at
me like you.
at the first one there.
Bro, why your lance so long? Bro, mine's 30 feet. The fuck?
She built different.
You're just better at spellcasting.
Bro, I looked at that because there's been so many times I've wanted to divine lance and they've been out of range. What? It's my shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why.
35 is a hit.
It's nice.
Travis, you probably have the old version.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that may be it.
I like the headcanon that she's built different.
And somebody's like, oh yeah, that spell is tight.
Like, oh, you can do that. That it can go longer.
Yeah, that 100% is. As soon as I put it in, it doubled in range.
Nice.
So when you ring that divine lance, the skull's flame that's like around it fizzles out, and the skull falls down onto the ground in a clamor. Clink, 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 clink. Like it sounds like it's way heavier than it should be.
Nice.
That is her turn.
Wonderful shot.
My thanks.
Step on it, crush the skull. You good, Mo?
I'm sorry, I'm having an orgasm in my
That man
mouth.
went to heaven.
Whoa.
It's almost as good as that pho in Hawaii. Like,
Bro,
holy.
You gotta hold it up for the camera.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is practically a mukbang too, you know?
Urgh.
Practically.
What is this ice cream again? I'm gonna get y'all to name this thing. Slap, boy.
That was me when I had some brownies on Friday.
That's kinfolk right there.
Yep.
All right, this one's got no line. This one. Got no line. That one has been murdered. This one's no line. Miss Air.
Well, we were really lucky that these two didn't go. I thought they were the two that were going
It's
next.
almost time for bed for you.
We got lucky with those rolls.
No, we definitely planned this, bro.
I'm not
Tactical
scared.
geniuses.
I'm not scared.
Ooh, and we're in your like shield bubble. Let's go.
Told you, tactical
Masquerade.
geniuses.
It's all planned. You're 8 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Essentially trying to
Big brain.
hype himself up, telling himself
Forgot to roll for old Kazzy.
Do Masquerade and Soleil hitting the switch you? Switch you! Kilo knows what I'm talking about.
You clap.
Best friendo.
I love it when you do the SAO references, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
can keep doing those all the time. I'm for it.
Soleil's basically, Kirito. Kind of.
Yeah.
Masquerade.
See, the first thing that came to my mind was Jujutsu Kaisen, and just
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. That also works.
Masquerade's built like him.
Right.
Masquerade is
He's-
built like him. That's a fact.
He steps over the skull, telling himself he's not scared. But in reality, he doesn't really want to get that close to these floating heads. So he steals himself enough to step in, but from that point, he's like, "You're a dragon. You're a dragon. You're a dragon." And then he uses his breath weapon from a distance to try to hit them.
I feel like you got a straight Vegeta moment.
I like the psyching himself up.
Yeah, like
Right.
Vegeta was like that way when he met Beerus, and then Beerus
Yeah.
like smacked his wife, and he was like, "Oh hell no!"
My bomba.
Right.
You do it in the line, the burst, or the cone?
Oh, I
Do
think
it
he
in
moved
the
so late.
He did move Soleil.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't realize. I was like, damn, he got a long ass breath weapon. I didn't even see myself move forward.
Moved the wrong part. My bad.
No problem. We'll just put him back where he was, and we'll put them back right there.
There.
There you go. Do the old 1-2 shuffle. You are standing on top of the skull. I just moved it to the side.
Isn't there a way to like pivot this damn thing?
Wow.
I mean, I think it's fine. We know it's another straight line.
Yeah, they're
Only 2 targets hitting.
in range. Fuck them.
Whoo, 31 damage. They do a save. Ba-da-ba-da-da.
And I put that guy to counteracting in the Discord. Y'all didn't see it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I saw. Like it's based off of the DC, and then
Apparently, they're built different.
if you crit and stuff, which he crits all damn day for some reason, it can counteract like higher, which is pretty interesting.
But I will say that door on the back end actually gets incinerated. I'm going to just go ahead and open it for you now.
Ooh.
And in that room, you see a back end of a grand table, Maysair.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to readjust counter spell in my game. It's gonna have to be like 5e, dude. It doesn't need to be in your repertoire.
It does eventually get like that in 2e, but you have to get a feat for it.
Yeah,
That
that's
clever
that's a
counterspell.
waste.
It's like way down the line.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do you have anything else, Maysair?
That's 3 actions. I used move up, and then to breath weapon was 2 actions.
All right. Was your breath weapon?
That's Jesus.
What type of breath weapon is it?
It's void, so I don't even know if it does.
Void? Yeah, you notice that they're completely unfazed by it.
It's good to know.
Prestige.
So I'll go ahead and run on. Maybe, I don't know. I want to crowd the door too much.
You don't want to be in fireball formation, bro?
Not really.
I was hoping that they would just hit me with the fireball. That's why I tried to separate
Master Ray
myself.
catches it. No!
I don't know, I think I'm just gonna move up and that's it. Just move up a little bit because I ain't got no line of sight on anything anyways. Don't see anything down the hallway from where I'm at. I don't want to go down the hallway because I know there's flying fireballs that coming at me.
Bro, what if Masquerade prepared an action to catch the fireball?
Full on, like, clap it in his hands.
Or eat it. Like, what if he eats it like Natsu? That'd be sick, bro.
Everybody needs their moment, right?
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Dragon breath with the fire instead.
I like him just
Be
catching
awesome.
it like a baseball, you know? Just like, because it doesn't hurt him. So you can just grab that shit out the air.
That's it for me. I'm just gonna move up a little bit. That's it. I ain't got
Really,
nothing that can hurt them.
Okay.
You don't know. My bolts hurt him. I shot him.
It's alright.
If that's it, that's
He
it.
doesn't want to crowd the line, bro.
That's cool. It's probably smart that way.
So, these flame skulls have a pretty good intelligence score. And they've noticed that fireballs don't seem to injure this guy right here.
All of us. It didn't injure any of us.
Because none of you were in the fucking blast radius.
That's right.
But it
I
doesn't
look
know
immune to
that.
fire too, bro.
So here we go again.
Here I go, getting fireballed again.
Right. Dying.
Classic. It wouldn't be D&D if we didn't get fireballed, bro.
Hey, does Marshall's aura or courageous anthem do anything?
Not against fireball. I think it has to be a
Okay.
mental effect.
Okay. Just making sure. Critical
Damn.
success. Don't even
Very
fucking.
nice.
Come on, let
I'm
me do
immune.
that. Let me do
I'm
that.
immune.
Fuck. That's alright. I'll take half skis. No.
Oh no. You're teaching.
And he moved just into range, too.
Right.
He's like, I'll just move up to catch this blast.
Yeah, the full crit. Like, golly.
So Ileana will use the energy absorption.
Oh no, he's
reaction.
good. What do you do? It's just a fail. Oh, thank
I
God.
think everyone in her aura, right, gets the benefit, or was that when she had to have protective ward up? I don't remember. I'm sorry. What we decided on.
I do believe it was protective ward has to be up.
Okay, and you know what? Then I won't use it. I won't use that actually. I'll just eat the damage.
All right.
Don't worry. It's time to heal.
All right. And then, of course, it casts shield after the fireball.
Smart.
It-
What's its
the
shield
next
look
guy.
like, to be honest? This head, like, chittering like a spell. Like, what's its shield?
So it's literally just chattering teeth, right? When it's casting a spell, you just see the teeth chattering more and more loudly. And then another gout of flame just kind of starts to burn in front of it. And it looks like it's hot enough, like if something came towards it, it would just melt it.
Oh, that's cool. The chattering teeth creeps me out, man. I love it.
Suppose I
All right. And then we got Uno Dos Mossy for another one. This one at the Sur Soleil. Woo. At the Sur Soleil. Centered on him.
You could try.
He can
Look
try.
at that print success again, boy. Dr. Nike is just avoiding these.
You could definitely hit me.
Get ready for him.
Just dancing around fire.
Facts. She probably is dancing around it.
Soleil and Ileana just face tanking fireballs.
Dude, it's no problem, brother. It's no problem. I got resistance for this, you know?
We ain't sweating.
Like the
And then
spell
that one
hits.
in the back end cast shield as well.
Oh, that's funny. Face
Well, I got
David.
success on that. Make a crit success.
Sir Soleil.
So you see, the
Ray's
reason
looking
why he
back
took the fireball to the face
That's
was because he was getting into sprinter stance. Because he had to cover some distance here. All right, I'm gonna lobby for some bullshit. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm lobbying for some bullshit. Can my
I
brother
absolutely love lobbying for bullshit.
toss me 5 feet's worth as I pass him? So that I can only use one action instead of 2 and go from 30 to 35.
Sounds like a reaction.
Did Macer? He only used two actions for Dragon Breath, right?
Yeah, but he had to move.
You got to do that.
Yeah, but he did have to move.
I mean, he hasn't
Make him
used
use
his
his reaction.
reaction.
I had like 20 feet of speed left, technically.
Extra 20 speed. He could donate a quarter of it to your boy.
Fair enough. Let's tell a story. Go for
Hell
it.
yeah. All right, so you know how we switch it the first time. Now we switch it the second time. And he fucking, huh! And I fucking vault off his hands. He throws me. And now that I'm coming down with the sickest double slice.
As you're landing, I say, "Kill it, brother!"
You know how fucking Kirito yells? Come on, that's a crit, right? 37 is a crit, right, bro?
37 is a crit.
Yes! Let's fucking do it.
Gotta love it.
Kerbow!
Ooh, that's a lot of nuts.
And normal War Razor damage. Just kind of shink, slow shink. Thank you, brother.
And as you're slicing at the skull, like its teeth are starting to slow down with the chattering. I forgot to cast its shield. That wouldn't have changed the outcome. So,
It could,
but it could use shield block, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could decrease the damage at least.
Just,
Should we reduce by
just an
5?
offering to the DM since he was nice to me. Does Masquerade need to roll a will save? Since he came into this room.
No, not currently.
Damn it! Why am I the only one?
Telling a story.
You were the first.
Yeah, you were the first one to enter the room, technically.
The chosen one.
So yeah, with hardness, he would actually get 15 hit points back.
Bastard.
But he had the
Unfortunate.
high ground.
It's true.
That was a nice move, though. I do like it.
Thanks.
The good doctor.
Yeah. Let's see.
I lowered its shield, Doctor!
Yeah, it's one of those things to where it's like y'all are injured, but it's not like that bad, is it?
It's prime for a shooting!
It's prime for shit. I must heal before harm.
We're fine! We're fine. How
Yeah,
are
man.
you?
I guess. What is it? Control first. She's gonna get over here to kind of like get a decent angle. Run up, get done up, boy. Same thing. She's gonna do her her bottled sunlight shot.
Bless you.
God bless you. Yeah, whoever did that.
This is me dying.
Bro, that 20 was literally rolling over.
Oh, it almost had it too.
Still hit.
It's still a hit.
I understand, but
Roll that
I
damn
wanted
big
a
boy.
crit, bro.
I feel you. I wanted
Yeah,
it too.
man, y'all giving me sass for wanting a crit?
It still hit though.
It's still pretty good. Like she like runs up. She's like, "You're right." Before healing, pop. She takes this shot and again light.
So it's just like, yeah.
Oh.
Throwing up the horns? Is he a real devotee of Saren Ray?
It's a it's a long
much like
thing.
the last goal, like its teeth are starting to slow down chattering and its flames are starting to dim down. And you can tell that this one's on its last wisp.
Wait, can I make a bullshit perception check to see if Soleil notices that it actually took no damage from the arrow? Is that real? Is
I
that
took no damage twice.
yeah? Or is that falsehoods?
That's falsehoods. It should have actually taken that damage.
Okay.
Foundry's lying to us.
Yeah.
Alright, because all
I
I
was
get
like, it
is
seemed like it
it's
took
a
the
damage.
first time.
I think it's a vitality issue.
Yeah, skill issue, bro.
Just for some reason, it's not logging vitality damage as damage. But
what about the 20
Yeah.
from the actual
Should
arrow?
be-
oh yeah, the actual arrow too.
Yeah, collectively it's what?
Collectively, it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. With all that working together, its flame dies out, and Soleil, you're standing next to it. And remember when I told you the first one that dropped, it sounded like it was heavier. Like it feels like a bowling ball, like a 20-pound bowling ball got dropped next to you.
Jeez. You kind of hear that in the hallway, right? Where it's like ding 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 ding, kind of.
Yeah. So you can still give me that bullshit perception check if you'd like.
No, I was trying to make sure if it was not taking damage because of the arrow, I could then tell Nikea, but
Okay.
it actually happened.
Good call. And again, you guys hear that smoky whisper of a voice. Why are you here?
Yeah, I told you, man.
Life quest.
Illy, can he not hear me back, or is it only a sender, not a receiver? What's
I believe we're a bit preoccupied at the moment, Soleil. Can
Mic check
discuss it after.
212.
this is my life's journey.
You're a dork.
And Soleil, you're the furthest one in the room.
Hell yeah, I am, brother.
So
Wheel damage again.
Give it to me. Do it.
does a 27 hit?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
All right,
close.
actually, hold on. Since you wait, actually, no, it doesn't. But I still should do this. Do we currently have? I'm assuming not. The blessing of the sun.
No, you are inside currently.
Okay.
Yeah, I took mine off too.
So that still misses, however.
All right. But you feel a set of eyes on you. And it's like directly in front of you, you see these dark, piercing, socketless eyes. I mean, not socketless, but pupilless eyes. Like, and just one like single red pupil in the center, like a red dot of light. And it's looking at you, and you feel that it looks past you, but it's trying to see something inside of you.
OMG, bro. We still have like 2 bottles of pure sunlight. If we let that shine out, could we still potentially get that bonus?
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
How long would this-
Dr. Nike has made me want to sing that song all day. This little light of mine.
I'm trying to bring the light, baby.
How long?
I don't, cause you said with the pure bottle of sunlight, that one is like, I think you were telling us like it was like, it doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
Unlike my other ones, like my actual alchemical ones, like those won't have like a time limit. We only
While
got
it's
2
bottled,
left.
yes. While it's bottled, yes. But
Yeah.
Those are
That's what I'm saying, so, like-
Artesian.
I would, if you were gonna allow it, I would say it need to be like an aura.
Well,
around
and that's
Dr.
and that's
Nakia.
that's what I'm saying. It'd be like a torch kind of thing. So
Yeah.
like somebody would actually have to physically hold it out and up in this area. That's the reason why I'm asking.
Now
I
what?
like it.
We
I don't
threw
have
it-
that.
What if we
I don't have
threw
that
it in
information
my
yet right now,
halo?
but it's probably something we can learn.
Yeah.
You know,
Roll for it later.
We just-
right? To roll like, oh, we don't have the sun's blessing, but it's like, what about these?
Oh, bro.
So a 27 miss. Does a 28 hit?
Yep.
Oh.
Quit fishing.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
And you also suffer an infernal wound.
Wound.
That doesn't sound good.
Why I always get cursed and shit?
You're the guy.
That's a persistent 3d8 damage.
Ah!
Yeah, damn.
We're having fun.
Three times.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Now's the time.
No more harm.
We need you now.
The
And with
moment
that
you've been
second-
waiting for.
With that second gaze, like the first time it looked past you, this time your eyes lock onto these thinner dots, and it's like it's rending your soul. Like you feel it on the inside of you, like just cut into you.
Saren Ray, save me.
It's like a deep slash.
Do I have
But then
like
with the
blood
last
coming
word-
out of my mouth? You know, like fucking.
At first, it's like a slow nosebleed, like your nose starts bleeding and nobody knows why.
It's because I'm an old
K-drama.
powerful anime MC. You know what I'm saying?
And again, that's it. Actually,
Thank God.
now Lucia,
All right, I moved because I thought it was going to be my turn. So
That's
that's
fine.
one. That's one thing. And she's probably like grumbling to herself because I feel the need to continue inspiring, but everybody ran out of my range. Like rude, running down this hallway. And so now I can't do all the things because I had to move to see everybody again and be heard. But we are going to inspire some courage. Hopefully this time it'll linger.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will remain
Talking about.
inspired, and then last action, throw up a shield. Because I can't do nothing else, and Balthy's gonna come following up behind.
So
I
we
think
lose.
we'll
We
have
lose
to,
the defense, though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll lose the defense.
Okay.
and mine
Okay.
came off automatically, so you may have to add it on each round.
Yeah, mine
Oh
did.
no, sorry, that was me. I
Oh,
accidentally
okay.
clicked it off.
I was like,
on my
man,
token.
I didn't know it got that smart.
Man, I wish.
If only, right?
All right. So Ilyana,
Illy. She's going to
Sounds
move,
like a song.
the
gonna
POP
be a
holding it
song,
down.
Move up
Holding
here.
it down.
holding it down. And then she's going to cast Protective Ward. Get that on her people. It starts at 15. So I'll put the dome up in a second. And then she'll shout at Soleil to steal himself. Stand strong, Soleil. And he will get 4 temp hit points and +2 to his fortitude save.
Very nice.
You see, like, Soleil was coughing up blood. You yell at him, he's just like, "Ugh."
I'm good.
I'm fine.
All right. Casimir, doing the best he can with what he's got. To the dung. Take a little pop shot with his world famous composite longbow.
Mr. Worldwide.
Oh man, you beat me to it.
29 is a hit. Drop that damn cam. He's in there like swimwear.
Hell yeah.
All right, he's doing what he can. All right. We got our flame skull across the way. He does not have the distance needed. do is win no matter what. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, that Inferno wound is kind of nasty.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it
even,
critical.
Did you read it? That's tough, bro.
I don't think he put it up. I don't think it got put up when
So
the
we're
damage
getting
was
a
done.
third level cast of magic missile from across the way. That's for the dragon guy that doesn't seem to take damage from fire.
well, he's a dragon, bro.
876.
Bing,
That's
bing, bing.
funny.
That one was. This one's taking a little nappy. This one.
Go sleepy weepy.
This one. Does he have a line? Yes, he does.
Dang.
Sir Soleil. Same
Through the
thing.
wall, baby.
No.
Get some.
Ouch. Fuck.
987. Give me a 7.
Oh.
One can only hope. Macer, you notice to your right there's arrow slits across the hallway, and that's where those magic missiles originated from. Boom, boom, boom. 3 of them come your way. Just like when you first stepped out down that hallway earlier, you noticed 3 fireballs come from the same direction.
Leave. There is more on the other side, and that's where the original fireballs from the other room came from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to use. My bad. I was looking at something else. I meant to use counterspell on the magic missile that hit Soleil.
Well, it's a good thing we know about the counter spell rules now.
X. Roll that DC.
I surely hope you saved me.
So for you to counterspell it, you would have had to see the originator of the spell, right?
I don't think so. I
Wonderful.
think it just says when a foe casts a spell, and you can see its manifestations.
So you'd have to be able to see the caster then, right?
Well, it's a manifestation.
there's
It's
missiles.
the spell.
And
I don't
That's
know
a good
if it's
question. Is it
a
the
physical
spell
thing.
flying across, or is it the actions
The
of...
actual caster, yeah.
Sounds like a DM move.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd have to see the caster to counterspell them.
There you go.
Fair enough.
I could, yeah, I can.
At least D&D, I mean, you gotta see him to counter him. I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless it
I
specifically stays
Just
like
was picturing our
audible.
princess of protection catching the missiles. Like,
oh, that would have been awesome.
With like a butterfly net or what?
Yeah, like a magic butterfly net. Nope, not today, missiles.
What I was thinking, like, essentially coming across the room, I was thinking like of her having like a magical shield that intercepts the missiles and dissipates as they hit it.
Just
Like a little-
boom, boom, boom.
all right, Macer.
Get
Switch
through the
it.
room.
Switch it. Use him and propel. Use his body as a trampoline. Do.
So,
Use my now falling to the floor body. Oh, go, brother.
Facts.
I get in front of my brother, and after seeing like 2 of these things kind of get dropped, I got a little bit more courage. So I'll use flurry of blows, but flurry of maneuvers to try to grab this skull, this fire skull. I'm gonna just try to palm its head.
Ooh, I love it.
This man's about to
That's a fort. That's a fort on us, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's it. The only way I could get it is if I crit.
I think it's
Yeah, you
against
got 'em.
your-
It's your DC.
Yeah, so it'd be your
Oh,
save
yeah.
plus 10.
Oh yeah, you got him then, without a doubt.
And then we have been forgetting that I have this feat. So every time that I've been grabbing somebody, they should have been taking damage. But for me, since it's an attack, they should also be taking my rage damage. So I think that is 14 damage that they take if I grab them.
Damn.
Ooh, goddamn. Got a monster grip.
That's terrifying.
And then another feat that I've been forgetting to use.
Bro, how you using all these feats and you still forgetting feats? How many feats you got, bro?
Did I give you guys too much too early? Is that the problem?
Actually, no, I can't use that feat yet because I'm still doing flurry of blows. So next one would be an attack. So where is that at? And that is at Mac because I grabbed first, and that's considered an attack.
28 is a hit.
Fighting the ghost.
That original damage was calculated wrong. It should have been 12 on the grab, not 14.
All right. Good job keeping it honest. Take that inspiration point
Damn.
for that whole 2 hit points.
Yeah, that's cheap, bro. I'll fucking sacrifice 2 hit
And then for my last action, this is the feat I've been forgetting to use. Thrash. So since I have the foe grabbed, I can just use this as an action. So he has to make a Fortitude DC.
Now, I think I might be able to beat that.
Yeah.
That's the crit that I wanted earlier.
There you go.
That a baby.
Motherfucker.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Right.
But
Nice
you also
roll,
guys
man.
have to take 2 more Fortitudes for flurry of blows.
To get stunned.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Levi's like, I hate your character. Crit.
I hate him.
fail.
I hate him and I love him, bro. I hate him and I love him.
Crit fail. He's stunned 3 because he crit
God
for
dang.
2 and failed another.
Hell yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
I love when you succeed, but I hate it as the DM. I gotta tell you.
Been there.
Shut down
You
King
literally-
over here.
You literally shut him down completely. You can't do shit. You just sit there giving him like it's basically like when you're giving a nerd a noogie. Like you just got the skull.
My man said giving a nerd a noogie. Like you can't give nobody else noogies. Only nerds.
We're sitting here a bunch of nerds playing our nerd game.
All right, Estesian. You're watching this skull get straight bullied.
Seriously.
Oh, is he?
But the skull
Think he's
is
putting-
wrapped.
think he's
though.
putting the baby to bed.
That makes a difference, but
Oh yeah. Let me get that grab too.
It might make a difference.
and if that was a crit grab, then it's also immobilized.
Damn.
You are absolutely right.
That skull ain't doing shit, is what Calvin
Also,
wanted
if he
to say.
failed his SAT, he's not going to college. Damn, bro, just keep
You were
stacking it on.
bullying this nerd. It's funny because flame skulls are actually dead wizards. So
Oh shit.
So they are undead.
They are nerds.
Nice.
they are nerds, exactly.
Hey, where the lockers
Kyle-
at?
Kyle stepped away for a moment, so we'll just. Or is he? Is he moving? Or
I was
Okay.
moving him.
Chemo's about to shoot a motherfucker.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to bring him into range. I guess hunt prey for funsies, because that just makes the most sense. And then give him the first crossbow shot.
Is Becerra just like holding the skull up for everybody to shoot at?
Probably.
Use it. You're holding it like a bowling ball. Or are we talking about like fingers in the eyes
Just
and the
got it in the eye,
mouth?
holding the mouth.
That would be an
God.
automatic crit then, right?
Is it grabbed?
It's immobilized.
It's immobilized. Oh, so that would be a
That no, still too short. Too short for a crit.
still too short. Okay. Du-du-du-du-du. Hey, with the precision strike, Kyle, does that come based off of him being like grabbed?
Could be. He's mobilized.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know your character very well. Well, the last thing I was gonna
So you
do
don't.
for you was
The thing is,
gonna
you don't have to
intimidate him.
mask though.
right. So I think I would have intimidated first and then roll, but I messed that up. So it's my bad.
He did have a mark. I thought if you have somebody hunter's marked or whatever, they do get the precision
It's
damage.
not-
He's
No,
not that kinda hunter,
he's-
bro.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
okay.
the dedication. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but you have the hunter's mark on him, and then that was the last one. I guess hunter's mark is a full action, is it?
Yeah.
Or hunt prey?
Yeah. It's
So yeah, moved, hunt prey, and then shot. So that's your 3 actions.
If you wanted to gain panache, since that guy keeps talking to you, you could do this, and then try to intimidate back. Use
Like he
intimidation
said,
back
you
at him.
like it's not your character. If you want to do
I
this,
wasn't-
Mo.
I had to go praise a 2-year-old that went number 2 in a toilet. I had to go
Oh,
praise him.
Important things, man. Important things.
That's big
Facts.
shit, bro.
Quite
Legit.
literally.
It was no joke. Big.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Take those.
All right, we got my flame skull that's taking a nap.
You did.
Going sleepy weepy.
That one can't
And then
do
we got
shit.
we got this guy that just can't do anything. Like literally, he's. What do you do? What do you do?
You
Nothing.
don't do nothing.
You do nothing. You enjoy it.
Nothing.
I'm saying the skull literally can't just like get out of his grip. He doesn't have hands. He doesn't have like feet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just
Plus he's-
stuck.
How can he
Plus he's
fly
stunned,
anyway,
so
bro?
He can't even move. Yeah.
Magic, dog.
Just stuck. What do you do?
Sit there.
All right,
Like a good skull.
Soleil.
All right. You want to roll a 3d6 or you want me to roll it?
Don't move.
I'll tell you what. We'll both roll it, and then whoever gets the highest one wins.
Harsh.
Oh shit.
Let's see. I'm gonna take it. I'll take it like a man. So you Ileana, you rallied Soleil. He wiped off the blood, and you see him stumble a little bit, and kind of cough up some more. And he's like looking at his utility belt because he's Batman, and he's like pulls out his water skin that he had blessed. And very similar to the Soleil system, he spins, but he's throwing the water skin around, and all this water comes flying out of it. And you see from the light from his halo, for what once was like a golden yellowish hue, it's now the colors of a rainbow. And he's going to be using his 3-action heal,
Rainbow Halo.
and so the 30-foot emanation is here.
That's a lot of nuts.
The
Unharmed.
reference to the halo is for this. So everyone within this 30 feet, or at least allies, will recover an additional d6.
Good shit.
Dang, that's big. That's big
So it'll
baller
be
healer.
This.
Yeah, it
plus
is.
This.
Like he is a little jelly about this Saren Ray power. You do not get to have my job.
Oh, whoops! Who did I just heal?
So would this, because he's a dead wizard, would the Flame Skull have to like
He has
defend
to roll the will
against this?
save, right?
Yeah,
Is it will? I think it's
basic fortitude.
Yeah,
Basic fort.
Yeah. Nice.
Rolling
man.
hot.
I saw that one and then it was like, not today.
I mean, that's at least not a crit.
That's a fact.
So we'll take that.
Half image.
He gets one of his stuns back too. I forgot to give him
Because you did the heal. If I'm reading it wrong, Levi, tell me. But he has to do a counteract for that like bleed thing. It has to be like DC something.
The
persistent wound.
DC 15, I
Yeah, I have
believe.
to roll one at the end
Well,
every time.
this one is different. But I'm saying
Oh.
because he did a spell, the way that the particular
Can you
thing-
put it up? Because I don't think we ever saw what the
Oh,
actual
yeah,
removal was.
I think the only reason why I could see it was because I got the DM stuff. So yeah, he would need to do the flat 20, but I think there was something that was like if you did a healing spell, it was like right below that. Spellcasters, okay, attempting to use healing magic on a creature suffering from an internal wound must succeed at a DC 29 counteract check, or the magic fails to heal the creature.
Oh shit!
Not to
Well, I
not
did
to
not
be a
know
dick.
that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not to be
Yeah.
a dick. This is for Levi. So like, he's
And I'm
not
down
getting
with
cheated
that
out
being
of
my
anything.
action either way. So either I get healed or I don't. But what do I?
Because I think the spell would still work for everybody else. It just won't.
Yeah.
It potentially couldn't work for you.
What do I roll for the DC 29?
So you
It's
roll
your
a spell
spell.
attack.
Yeah.
So
Versus
basically, just roll a spell attack,
Gotcha.
and
you have to beat the 29. Oh, right on the money, baby.
Third rate provides.
We're right on time.
So you
Man,
do
oh,
get
man.
that, and then yeah, like your first flat check needs to be at 20.
I have a question on that though. So would the healing magic be like a bonus towards that? So wouldn't it be a 15? I feel like
I guess. Well, yeah, successfully assisting with the recovery, I guess. But again, that's up to Levi.
I think the only way that I could have that is from administering first aid.
From an
is how I'm
external source.
reading it. But I don't.
Which is where
I don't
I'm
know if
coming
that
in.
makes a ton of sense though, because it's like, hold on, let me look at administer first aid. Because if this is the one that's not,
Well, we're just.
healing.
I think he's talking about just recovery in itself, your life essence,
yeah, okay, so
and it is a spell.
so the difference with like first aid one is it's literally either stabilizing a dying person or stopping a bleed, whereas like
Right.
heals don't necessarily specify that they're stopping bleeds.
Did everything
right?
freeze up?
So it's like I still think it's
You
DC
did,
20
yeah.
until basically someone does the
Well,
first
you
aid on
would
me.
do the DC now, right?
Yeah,
Because you did the 3 action heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DC flat check.
Sweet Jesus. So you're taking that.
Yep.
Don't worry, Mama's coming.
I'm gonna need someone to stop this bleeding.
What a wonderful action. I love it. Everybody needed
Horrible
that.
actions.
Facts.
It was very pretty until I couldn't stop my infernal bleeding.
You were too busy helping everybody else.
And there goes the 3D right there. I think we double did it.
Yeah, I would say we already rolled the damage. I think you just take damage beginning of the turn, right? Like damage
Okay.
beginning of the turn and then flat check at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I took my 14. Let me look. I did
Uh,
take it.
It is. I'm right after Soleil, right? Yeah. So, like, not to be a dick, but like, like Nakia runs over. She sees like you do this awesome healing spell, and you're like, I can put it back in. Don't worry. And she's like, I know. And then she comes up and cuts you real quick. Which she's like, it's all part of the plan. And so she cuts you for the 3, but she does like her healing, which is the 30. So now because of that, it's a crit, so it's 48 plus 30. Actually, it's 35. Sorry, 48 plus 35.
God damn.
Are you gonna have the first aid action as well? Because
First aid action
Because this
is
isn't
2
technically
actions.
that. Like
Right,
I'm
I'm doing.
just the battle medicine heal, right?
I'm just doing the battle medicine heal because I don't know if can I do the this. I guess it's 2 different things. So
Yeah, so like the administer first aid's a 2 action that
right,
attempts to stop the bleed.
and then I'm wondering if ward medic or something like that.
Because I think you have to take the administer first aid action.
Right. 2
Treat
actions.
disease, treat wounds. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, right now it's like she sees that you're bleeding out profusely, so
Mhm.
she's just trying to get you as much as she can right now.
And
and
I'm good
that's
with
why
taking the heal. I just want to clarify that it's not going to stop the
Yeah.
bleed currently.
No, and that's fine. Like right now, it's just to like just I guess like fix it enough to where like when she comes back around for her time, she
Yeah.
can do the actual proper things on you, as
Yeah,
best
get him
as she
some
can.
health back so he doesn't go unconscious while
So you
you're.
don't bleed out.
Yeah.
I don't want you to.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go unconscious again, and that's her whole thing. She's like, stay awake. You know what I'm saying? So she runs up, she does that, and then she's actually going to, I guess, she is going to aid Lucia, with if she comes in attack. She's basically like whatever blood that is on Soleil, she like throws it at the skull to try and get it in its eyes or something, just to help with a distraction in a way. That's all she's doing for her last action is aid.
Copy that. All right.
Where's your key cat?
My turn?
Nope. It's the eyes of Nethys.
Damn it.
Psych.
I keep freaking. Not my turn.
Now we get
Okay.
to see if Nethys is cruel or if he.
Now, Miss Sarah, you're further in the room.
Interesting.
So your mind is going to attempt to get red.
Mine
DC
red.
33 will save. I'm sure you're good for it.
Probably.
Before I roll,
He only has a plus 300.
I am going to use this one. Yeah, guided by the stars. I always forget to do it before I roll, so I'm trying to make sure.
Thanks, bro.
Yes. And this is a will save, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a good idea all work since I was coming here.
That's just toxic.
Look
bro.
at that. Right there. You can never get them.
Both rolls, too.
But good night, buddy. Love you. So again, the voice, the smoky whispers. Come to the center of the room. Let me gaze upon your faces. And you feel the gaze of Nethys upon you, attempting to peer into your soul. Maysair.
It's a crit.
Whew, I'm sorry for you.
R.I.P.
Put the skull in the way.
Again, you see those two dots, empty skull with the sockets, staring directly into your eyes, and like you feel this cut inside your body. So you also get the infernal wound as well.
What are we seeing when the gaze of Nessus happens? Like, what does that
You
look like?
guys don't actually see it. Only the person that catches the gaze of Nexus sees those two red eyes, and then they feel this cut.
Bro.
Do we see like just like on them like a cut just kind of appear like blood spurting out of nowhere?
Exactly.
Bro.
Very anime of you.
Persistent bleeds get critted too, and it just stays like that. So you could be rolling
I did not know
66
that.
or 3d6 times 2, whatever's, you know.
Oh, really?
That's what the internet says.
Oh, jeez.
Because I was like,
brutal.
fuck, is that gonna be a?
No.
That's
All right, Lucy.
Well, we're just a big dumb barbarian, and we don't know that our friends are getting persistently bled out here. So, and we know that our good friend Dr. Nikea just aided us, so we charge up here like a dummy, rah, and try to hit the skull that Mass Gray's holding. We don't even do very good.
That is a hit, though.
Sweet, we'll take it. Rah.
Not to be a boo,
yeah,
but
I
did you
do.
want me to roll for the aid now that it's a reaction? Or you just want to give her the +2 or whatever?
+2 is not really going to change anything.
I know,
As far
that's
as
what I'm saying. Like, did you. That's.
I mean, she can just have it.
have it, bro.
I didn't know if you
So
wanted me to, like, roll for it because
Hey, you're
it's
welcome.
a reaction. Yeah.
So
Oh.
again, that's enough to put it down. That skull drops down onto the ground, and it's like a bowling ball, 20 pounds in front of you. Thunk, thunk, thunk. And the flame goes out, and the skull's laying there on the ground.
All right, that's my turn.
This whole infernal bleeding thing is really chapping my ass.
Ileana,
Did we conclude that first aid is 2 actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
unless you have a feat or something that says it's 1, right? To administer first aid.
No, because battle medicine is only is like a treat wounds thing. It's like a treat wounds thing, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
First aid is its own thing, which is
Then you have to
2
be holding a healer's kit, it says.
I have a healer's kit. I have the expanded,
Okay.
plus I have healer's gloves. So I get a +2 on it too.
Yeah, not done bragging or anything.
That's her whole job, sir.
I got all kinds of healer's toolkits, dog.
Trust me, I made sure.
I have a +1 healer's toolkit.
Factually, though.
So Ileana would sustain a protective ward, move up, and she would look out at the big statue and attempt to do a recall knowledge on the statue. What would I need a roll for that?
You could roll religion or occultism if you like.
Okay. $30.
All right, with a 30 roll, one of the things that you do recall, and This goes way back, so I have to double check my notes. But you remember speaking with Madame Ava,
Damn.
right?
That was like 30 episodes ago.
Bingo.
Bingo, bango.
Jeez.
Get out of my head, Dimitri.
And you remember one of the cards she pulled was the hooded one. And it says, this card is a power of strength. And it tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And in the reading, she said, I see a faceless god. He awaits you at the end of a long and winding road deep in the mountains.
It's like we were foretold.
But like,
'Twas foretold.
how do we turn off the bleed spell? Where's the
is
off
there-
switch on that statue?
With that 30,
about that.
with that 30, would she know of any maybe hints or scraps of lore she's picked up along the way as a way to approach the statue without getting blown up?
So, one of the things that you do know is that it's the gaze of the statue, right?
Mhm.
So if it can't see you, it can't hit you. So as you're looking at the statue, you see a pair of 2-foot wide eye holes that have an unobstructed view of the entire floor of the floor of that open area, right?
Mhm.
And you also see a southern balcony there. And looking through the eyes at the statue, you can kind of see where its gaze can be pointed to. And on the hood of that statue, all you see is a pair of 2 red glowing eyes. The same eyes that Soleil would have seen and the same eyes that Macer would have seen.
The same eyes that the 2 people would have seen. That we don't know nothing about.
No, they didn't even live to fucking see the gays, bro. Insta
Probably
fireball.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she would kind of look back at the team and say, if you're able, stay out of the view of the arrow slits. We must keep ourselves from being gazed upon by Nethys or whatever incarnation of this it is.
He says as she's standing inside of an arrow slit.
Oh yeah, no, I mean she had to see it. You know.
Cannon.
She and I ran right up into the line of fire. Very brave, really.
Oh yeah. Well, she had to cover the squad with the fun time dome.
Fun time zone. The disco dome.
Oh yeah.
So I don't give you an action for trying to do lore checks because I'm a big fan of lore. So if you still had another action you wanted to do, if you were considering that an action, feel free.
Oh, okay. She would
Don't expect those mercies in my game, you mother truckers.
Kimo's not a fan of lore. Kimo hates
We
lore.
will follow the rules of 1 accent for recall knowledge.
You will not be able to talk during initiative order.
I love the fact that recall knowledge is a thing. Like, I love it. All right.
yeah, she'll look over to Masquerade as he's starting to bleed out and tell him, "Still yourself, man.
It doesn't work.
I know the strength of dragons courses through you. No." Give him the
Flop. Got it.
4 temporary hit points.
Not a flop.
Let me put that right back in.
You got it, ma'am.
Casimir's like peeking around the corner, like, yeah, I'm good over here. You guys got you guys took out all the bad guys. No, I'm just kidding. He comes running down the hallway. He doesn't know anything.
Dude, I feel like Jamira would have a field day in this place.
Oh, this would be her
I
fucking
think she
playground.
runs the place.
She the secret boss.
We'll be seeing her shortly.
Yeah, I guess so. The Palette Princess.
Welcome to my domain.
Yeah, she is a hoot, man.
Casimir comes running up to this door and he opens up and starts waving you guys into the doorway.
Following behind. Be there shortly.
That's the door you chose? There's like 2 others over here.
All right, this one.
Yeah, now is that DM knowledge or is that like
Is that Casimir knowledge?
should we trust
I would say
him?
that's Casimir's knowledge.
Nice.
He may or may not have been here. I don't remember. if
So
he
you
said he was here.
guys, from across the way,
Dang.
after seeing somebody run by that hallway,
God bless.
Dang.
You sure Cass doesn't want to get shot by some magic missiles?
well,
Yes.
you gotta have a line of sight to get a magic missile, right?
Maybe.
Fireball comes winging into the room. Boom.
I don't even think it would
Across the way.
wait. Would it just appear in that area?
I mean, you would see like the small ball of fire come in and then explode once it gets in the window.
That's cool.
Son of a
That's
Is
pretty
Ileana in
sweet.
that? Ah, man, she's not. Damn it.
Ileana is not.
She's not in it.
Just
The
outside
one
of
time
it.
I needed her to be in the fireball.
Like
God
he
dang
is
it.
like, you're okay. Boom. That's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
fine.
I almost rolled a crit. Oh,
Look
crit
at
for Cassie.
Casimir, let's go.
This fucking NPC man.
Dodging the
He's
weave.
absolutely no help, but he just can't be hit by fireballs.
I shot that because of you.
All right, this guy across the way.
A very similar trajectory.
Jeez, man.
These are snipers, bro. Why have we not put a wall up in these windows? Where's the
You know, I was just
cardboard?
thinking the same thing.
You know what? That would have been a very good play.
I don't
If I had
have
any wall spells
spells.
prepared.
Yeah, I
Next
don't
time,
have-
bro. Next time.
The good doctor.
Oh, I'm getting hit.
3 magical missiles.
The only wall
Let's-
I've got is a fire, so I don't think that's gonna block much.
I don't have any walls.
Best spells
That
in the
guy's
game.
down.
Walls.
This guy.
Going
Great
down,
shot.
down.
Actually,
Oh wait, we magic missile. We didn't fireball. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Which one
a
magic
wall
missiled? The one on
Apparently.
the bottom?
this guy,
One
yeah.
down here somewhere.
Did she see that? I guess not. No.
No.
I would say
It's like,
this
let me
one,
counterspell.
Yeah. We return fire.
Let me see you.
Ready and waiting.
I'd say this one, you would be able to see, because he can't see you directly. You're out that window, so
Mhm.
of course his line of logic is, if I can't see it, fireball it.
Fair enough.
Sound logic.
It's good logic. I can't argue it.
So here it comes.
But where is it going? Fuck.
So that's popping us
Come
right
on,
there.
Soleil, make a reflex save, brother.
I'm using my hero point. I just want a success, that's all.
Yeah.
There we go.
Critical success.
I love
That's
the
all.
intensity. I love the intensity D has when he's sitting there. He's like, I don't have to roll for these. I'm sorry, CJ. CJ's just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, no, he just like, all right. But yeah, she will do energy absorption to for finally giving everybody that for the first time that boost.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man, I don't even know why you're rolling, man.
They're funsies.
He's just bored, bro.
Gotta show out, man.
Just let him roll.
I don't know why
Yeah,
Masquerade's
bro.
not standing in the window. Like, there's
Right,
our
just-
wall.
There's your wall right there.
Shoot
You
my
see nothing in
abs.
here. Flexing like
can't
Terry
shoot it
Crews.
fully.
Flexing his pecs.
Yeah, I'm literally imagining fireballs bouncing off this dude's pecs now for some reason.
Oh, shit.
Just hear it go ting.
Levi, did you roll the damage for the fireball?
I don't believe I did.
He just assumed Ileana absorbed it all.
There you
What
go.
What is your
Takes
absorption
15 off.
force?
Takes 15 to damage off of it.
Dude, you know what 15 plus 7 is? 22, no damage.
Well, I take damage, sir.
Sorry.
Quite literally just sucked the whole thing perfectly.
I think you only
Not a
take
lot.
3, right? Or did you fail?
I was gonna say, Ileana did
I
a perfect
succeeded.
job of sucking that up.
Oh no, I succeeded.
Yeah.
I feel like she, you know,
half
has
of
that,
7.
has
I
that
didn't
hand
even
extended.
take
The
anything.
shield just kind of like bursts into a big, what do you call it? Like magical sigil as the fireball comes in, and only a little bit seeps through. Just kind of pops onto to Dr. Nakia.
Some little embers.
So, apologies, Dr. Nakia. I could not stop.
Little sting of embers.
Like unfazed, she thinks it's like normal combat. Good job.
Love it. All right, Master Stesian.
No, Masquerade didn't go.
Masquerade. Yep. You guys distracting me with all your jibber jabber.
My bad,
Let's go
dog.
back.
All your yapping.
Awesome. We do have
So
the
do you
gift
take
of gab.
damage at the start of the turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persistent damage is atrocious.
God, man, that crit roll is disgusting. I didn't know
It's
that.
horrible.
I didn't know that when I designed it.
No, you're good. That's
He
rowdy.
found his Masquerade killer. All you have to do is critical the persistent damage.
Just stack the bleeds. Stack the bleeds.
I mean, he is a
boy.
raid boss, bro.
All right. So with that, I'm going to use 2 actions to try to help with this bleeding, and that's a
This will not do.
It's a DC. Your medicine DC. Do you have a healer's toolkit? Not to be a dick.
do.
There you go. So it's the DC against the, I guess, whatever the persistent thing was on the attack or whatever. I'd have to look at it again. It's all the way up there.
It's hella
Hang
hard
on,
up
I'll-
there.
What do they call it? I'll bump it.
Appreciate
Give
it.
you guys a
man.
quick bam.
Some Zoomer
Just
lingo.
rolling medicine.
They can't see that. I don't think.
Oh, they can't see all the text in there?
Negativo.
Yeah, me and you can, but they can't.
Oh, there they go.
Odd it is.
So the DC to administer first credit increases by 5.
Yeah. So DC is usually a DC of the effect that caused the bleed.
And then the
which-
effect is Infernal Wound, which the DC is 20.
So it would be, you would have to beat a 25
Yeah.
because of the infernal gives it that plus 5.
For the first aid check.
Yeah, the administer first aid, which is for the bleeding part. He's trying to, even if he doesn't make it at the end of the round, he still needs to make the DC 20 flat check. But if he does this, it's weird. Like, what would turn it to a DC 15? Would him, even if he failed this, would this be going towards him trying
Only
to?
if the bleeding ally, only if the bleeding creature or an ally successfully assist with the recovery.
Yeah. So if he succeeds at
becomes
this
a
stop bleeding, then it's a DC 15 instead of a DC 20 flat check at the end.
But it stops bleeding. Maybe that's
no,
what I'm not
if
getting.
you're trying to stop bleeding, the target benefits from an assisted recovery with the lower DC for particularly appropriate help. So, like, he still has to make the
actual check.
the flat check. It just has a
Oh shit!
health benefit or whatever to it. There's layers to this bullshit.
That seems kind of.
I mean, bleeding's rough, bro. You don't want to be bleeding.
Right, but he's essentially saying, "I'm stopping the bleed." So he's attempting his medicine check, his 2 actions,
I mean,
to stop bleed.
he's
what
officially
maybe-
helping to stop bleeding, if you want to look at it that way. Like, the result isn't a stoppage of bleeding; it's just a assist.
Just assisting.
Yeah.
I passed 27, and then for my last action, to
I will hide.
move into this room.
What is this,
That's
a torture
tough, man.
chamber? Where the fuck are you taking us, Casimir?
He was just trying to get you out
What the hell is this room?
Roll my flat check.
Come on!
Come on, 15.
You haven't
Oh,
even used
15.
your hero points. Come on, do it again.
Yeah,
blow
now
him
would be
out,
a
it's-
good time.
So I'm gonna use that.
It's
Come
in
on,
time.
15.
Come on!
Hell out of here, guys.
Ooh.
You had the extra
have-
one.
A second hero point.
Come on! Saren Ray!
Keeping it honest.
Saren Ray! Fuck!
Oh, it was right. It was like the 19 was tittering.
Not meant to be, bro.
So do I
Golly.
have to continue to roll the medicine check, or is every check from here on just gonna be a flat 15 for me?
I think every check from now on is a flat 15.
Yeah, like
You
that's
did that.
the way that it was reading. That kind of sucks, man. Like you have to. I thought to me it makes sense. Like you're doing the 2 actions to literally stop the bleeding, but like that to me that kind of sucks. It's just
I
a
think it's
weird
good.
situation.
I think it's good because I think, like, persistent bleed should be a scary condition.
Right. Okay.
You know?
So then, in my head, then if you do 1 action to assist with it, you decrease it by 5. If somebody else does it, could it potentially decrease by 5 again because they're successfully like packing gauze in it and doing all these other things?
I would say no, because you're probably stacking type bonuses. So you wouldn't like. I would say no.
That
Just based on bonus types.
that's just
you know.
that's just a weird situation to me. That sucks. So there's no there's
Adventuring's
basically
hard, bro.
no, it is. I'm just saying it's like the counter spell. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, it sucks.
Persistent fire damage and stuff. It's a flat 15.
Yeah, but you could do things to actually take away fire. So if somebody doused you in water, it takes away the persistent. I can't go up to you and be like, I'm stitching you up to stop bleeding and be like, that's it. This is literally, I can assist you and you have to will your shit shut. That's what that flat DC is in my
I
head.
mean, bleeding is crazy. Like, in real life,
Bleeding
bleeding's
is-
fucking crazy.
No,
like,
and that's what I'm saying.
you know,
We need
stop
some
and
collateral.
bleed.
I've seen enough gunshot wounds in the hospital to know like that shit is hard. Especially if they're they pull out a bullet
Flat.
wound and then it's like an artery. It's everywhere, man.
Yeah,
That is gushing.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, if, especially with topical shit, like, the eyes of Nethys could be fucking up my innards, and it's like, how the fuck are you gonna stop that bleeding? You know,
right.
like-
So it's
The fire damage wouldn't go out with water like that, though. Unless it specifically says it. It'll do the same thing. It'll just lower the flat check.
Master Ephesian.
if you get doused or submerged in water, that shit better disappear. In my own head canon,
What if it's magical fire?
Yeah, what if it's
Yeah.
Homeboy's Black Fire, Sasuke Fire?
It sucks because Kineticist has something to where literally their fire works underwater, so it's all like, whenever we hit that point, it's like
It's all magic, bro. It's all
there's
bullshit.
nothing.
Young Master Ephesian.
I see everything's dead.
Yeah, Soleil too.
Almost.
I mean, not really. He's hella.
No, Soleil's good.
Yeah, he's fine. He got hella hit points
Right.
from
Good.
Nikea, but soon to be.
Move up with homeboy, see what he's doing up in this room. Up in this room with everybody.
The fucking mousetrap room. The hell is this room?
Exactly. It is a mousetrap room.
Inside the room, there's a 12-foot tall model of a castle with high walls and tall spires. Behind it, tucked in a corner, are some ruined furnishings and wooden chests.
Oh, you know me and my fingers are already slipping.
So this
Yo,
is the
this-
mimic room.
This is what I was talking about, CJ. Or it's like, or submerging yourself in a lake to end persistent fire damage. Like that's, like I don't know if that
Looking around this room for anything good.
I don't know if that's changing the remastered stuff. Like to me, it just makes sense to end it in my head canon.
If it's a thing, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, with a 15 thievery check.
34.
34 plus 15 was the roll. With a 34
My man's
thievery
roll.
check. Inside the chest there, you see a bunch of blueprints. Like you're thumbing through a bunch of blueprints, and it looks like Castle Strahd. The Castle Ravenloft itself. This is a model or diagram of Castle Ravenloft.
Right, when you
And
write
underneath-
the map, do better this time.
He's not doing it.
And underneath all those blueprints and everything else of Castle Strahd, you find a Tome of Understanding.
Ooh,
Sweet.
Understanding what?
right? Understanding of what though?
This freaky little god that's in here. I could use it for that.
He is not
The
freaky.
Tome of Understanding. If you spend 48 hours in a 6-day period studying the books and its contents, your wisdom score increases by 2.
Oh, let's go.
It's a magical book.
I mean,
We need
somebody
wisdom,
might fight
I-
you for that book, bro.
Wisdom. I only have a +1 anyways. I don't need no wisdom.
You'll get a plus. You'll get
my
plus
map.
2, so it'll be a plus 2.
As
Look
a
at my
wisdom
beautiful map.
caster, I think totally should at least
Question:
be
Is that a one-person use?
Right?
Is it like Don Manchi?
Poof
Once that
goes
one
the
person
dynamite.
reads it, like disappears from the
mean,
world?
Come on now. It can't be, otherwise it wouldn't exist, right? Someone else would have read it by now.
I know. I'm just.
It says the manual loses its magic, but regains it in a century. So
We just have to wait. All right.
I literally just made that up. I didn't know that was real.
Can we do like a Skyrim with the book? Read the book, put it back on the shelf. Read the book, put it back
So
on
we're
the
gonna
shelf.
put it in the Fey pocket, and time is weird there, right? So
Just
we
gonna
wait
hope
like
that it-
3 minutes, which was actually 100 years for the book.
Jeez.
working with a bunch of geniuses over here.
Yeah, we got it all
there's
figured
all
out. This is
cheat
we're
codes,
just a
baby.
DBZ book, bro. We're gonna go train in Feyland with this book.
You got anything else, Steve?
No, that's all 3.
All right.
Do the moving and the thievery to check around.
So it is 10:30. We are at the top of a new round, round 5.
I'm out.
You guys want to call it a night?
Yeah, I gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta get back upstairs. William's not sleeping, so I gotta get going
Yeah.
now.
It is bedtime.
Here's
Yes,
your
but I'm,
first click of the day in the Discord because we were talking about wolf dragons.
Wolf
Oh my
dragons.
goodness.
This better not unlock anything weird in me.
No
Kink,
guarantees.
Kink unlocked.
I think it did. The way it's
Oh
staring at you.
man.
I mean, that is a cool
man.
picture, though.
Hey, Levi's a monster gal person.
Yeah, bro.
Just y'all
Good
didn't
idea.
believe me I could be a wolf dragon, so there
Nice.
she is.
I think we've all encouraged it. I don't know what you mean we didn't believe.
We definitely did.
Yeah.
I think you guys are doing well.
Man, she
My
got
last
dick
party
died
didn't
to
even
save
make it down the
lives.
hallway.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
I mean, I can see why. It's tough. That's a tough encounter.
Especially getting
Insane
shot with these
fireballs.
arrow holes. I swear, Levi, if I didn't crit save those first 2 out, it would have been a rough night for me.
You were rolling very high in the beginning.
Thanks.
if any of those first 3 fireballs, like if we didn't know to
Shut
not
up.
be there,
It'd have been
You and
bad
your
for the rest of the
fire
party. Let me
immunity.
tell you.
Thank God we have Masquerade.
Listen here, you wall.
In
Stand in front of the
Chemo's game,
windows
there
from
will
now
be no
on.
immunities. Nobody will have immunities or resistances.
I'm telling you right now, you'll be normal people.
Yeah. He already banned the
Commoner
centaur.
stats.
There'll be no centaurs.
Yeah, I did ban centaurs.
They're
I'm gonna
too
tell you that right
fast.
now.
There'll be no
So
centaur
you just
monks played by
awkward.
Calvin. So just get that out of
I
your
do love
head.
that energy absorption worked out perfectly for you too.
This
That
first
one
we
last
got
one in the
the-
window, like it got every little bit of that damage.
Yeah, that was useful.
Finally had the good placement.
Shit was very
GG's,
cool.
y'all.
No,
And then I love
GG.
Miss Sarah just grabbing the flame skull like, not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
You really should have like bowled him down the hallway though.
That'd have been pretty funny. But then I could have run up and whacked him, so I appreciate you not doing that.
throwing it at another skull, but someone killed it before I got the chance.
Ran out of skulls, man.
I just wanted to hit something, bro.
You
Nah,
did
Bro,
this
it.
is-
CJ nopes me so much. Like it's awesome. Awesome
Man,
for
it's
him,
nothing
but
but trap
terrible for me.
That's correct.
I get
It's nothing
noped
but
so
trap
many
cards.
times.
Seriously. It's not even
love it,
fair,
man.
bro.
This-
You better play a character that's super fragile next game. Just like everything hits.
Bro, you said you was the sword and I was the shield, so I tried to build a shield.
No, you're right. I mean,
Boy, did
Right
you
is right.
you're right, bro.
I didn't know I was gonna have a better shield in the party than me, but I did what I could.
Could never have too many shields.
That's
That's
true.
fine.
Good pair of shields. I mean, he can also attack. Ileana kind of can sometimes.
Right.
She's the
True.
brains of the operation.
On an off day.
She's the mastermind, and her shielding shields others,
Yes.
which
True.
is pretty cool.
This is a good old protection dome.
That's right.
Yep. I always want to say the Dimsdale Dimmadome, though.
Gonna be hard not to call it that.
You did it, don't.
Dimmadome.
Oh,
Throw up the Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Dimmadome.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
All right,
Well,
y'all.
GG,
GG,
y'all.
everybody.